Hello, everybody. I'm sure as you could already tell, I am sick, and I decided to start recording. Yay! Anyways, so I saw the Backrooms movie finally, like 2 weeks ago. Listen, I'm not gonna be able to talk well, but yeah, it's just general first thoughts about it. Alright, so I finally saw the Backrooms movie, and it was really great. I really enjoyed it. It wasn't really that scary, or at least, personally it wasn't to me. There was some intense and thriller moments. The part where is the gate open? Oh no. Finally, and I really liked it. It wasn't that scary. There were a couple scary moments, or moments that just got me like, ugh. Especially when Clark says, and you can eat them. And oh my gosh, I was gonna be like, ugh. I thought it was gonna be like actual guts and stuff. But yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm squeamish, but that moment almost got me, or it got me. There's plenty of tense moments, but I guess I got too distracted from wanting to know how they did certain things and about the lore. At some points, it really got me ready, waiting for a jump scare to then, just be left with the tension. Which, last I remember, I think that's how you do horror, because you're just on edge the entire time. The funniest parts were, because there were funny parts apparently in this movie, not much, and they were very much, how would you put it, in tone with the movie. Because like some of the funny parts are literally the jump scares, or at least I thought it was funny, because it's like, oh, that's what he got us with. But yeah, some of the jump scares are just unexpected. Like, you wouldn't think it'd be that, But it did a really good job at holding the tension of the scene, as well as holding your attention the whole time. You really don't need to know anything about the Backrooms prior to this, or at least I don't think so. It's very much a self-contained story, although you very much leave with a lot of questions, naturally. Async did show up more so towards the beginning and the end of it. What I really liked was the movie had humor in it, but it didn't take away or break your immersion from the scene. Like, it very much knew when to flex its humor at the right time. What I liked about the horror it portrayed was the fact that the story of Clark in the Backrooms became this sort of Lovecraftian god to him. In a sense where, once he was found in the Backrooms, he kind of became obsessed with it, and with exploring the entirety of the Backrooms to the point of madness. Like, once he entered, this obsession overcame him to be able to not only explore, but try to understand the Backrooms. It's like when you get ants to see past the veil and understand to, then go back to just being an ant, and, they go mad trying to, either try to re-understand what they saw, or, go insane because they have an existential crisis because of what they saw, and they realize how meaningless they are and small. And he does all of it. He explores and goes mad and understands it, or at least his way of understanding it. People's theories were right when they were talking about how the Backrooms takes the memories of places and things. It makes sense too, because our memories of things and of people are never perfect or exact. It's not like we remember exactly every single detail. We just remember the person in general. So there are details that are always off, maybe. And when you try to replicate it, you'll always miss something. So there's never an exactness to it at all. Memories are a fickle thing, Sometimes we remember things one way, and sometimes we remember it differently. Or collectively, as people we could all remember one thing differently. Now, as pertaining to the entities, yes, it does have entities, but they're not really what we've seen anywhere else. Well, maybe if we have seen, they might be the still lives. More than likely, they probably are, so we probably saw it, but to be fair, we only saw the still life for probably a minute in the latest entry of the video series. So they're relatively new. The still lifes and whatever the heck Captain Clark over here was. But yeah, the movie's really interesting because, well, It may answer like a few questions or give us an idea of what the Backrooms is, and gives us a little bit more of the lore. There's still so many unanswered questions, man. Like, how are still lives formed exactly? Because, like, is it once you enter? Are all the still lives of people from your memories? Or are they from, like, the people that entered? Because, like, I don't know, man. There are theories, but it's weird. What I like about the movie is that, like, you could very much take it. Like, some people say the script is the main thing that lacks, but I feel like it's broad enough to where it could have multiple different interpretations of what things could be. So that's what makes things interesting, because different people take away different things from the movie. Like, I've seen a lot of people talk about different things and what things could be differently. So I very much like that about the movie. It was really interesting. I very much liked the approach that they took with the movie, which was a little bit of everything. You know, it had psychological elements, mixed in with survival, mixed in with, as like I said previously, the little crafting type. So would I recommend watching it? Yeah, totally. As long as you don't expect it to be like in the wikis and stuff, or the Roblox games, or whatever. Because you gotta remember, this is Keen Pixel's version of the Backrooms, not the wider communities. So there's more of a specific vision in mind. Anyways, my name is Neil Mouse. I am sick. Hope you guys don't get sick while watching this video. My head hurts. Goodbye. Toodles. Ave Maria.